Heartwarming true stories. The kindness of the Forbidden City. On a crisp autumn afternoon in Beijing, the Forbidden City was bustling with tourists, its red walls glowing under the soft sun. Among the crowd was a young girl named Mei, visiting with her elderly grandmother, Nai. For as long as Mei could remember, Nai had spoken of her dream to visit the Forbidden City. She had lived her whole life in a small village and always longed to see the majestic palace where emperors once walked. Mei noticed how slow Nai's steps were that day, her frail hands gripping the cane tightly. The vastness of the city was overwhelming, and the grand staircases seemed impossible for her to climb. But despite her aching joints, Nai's eyes sparkled with wonder. Every ornate archway, every towering hall, seemed to fill her with life. As they approached the Hall of Supreme Harmony, Nai sighed and smiled. "It's even more beautiful than I imagined, Mei. But I don't think I can make it up those stairs." She looked up at the steep steps ahead with a trace of sadness. Just then, a young man in a bright red uniform approached them. He was a security guard who had been watching them from a distance. "Excuse me," he said gently. "I noticed you're having some trouble. We have a wheelchair service if you'd like some help." Nai's face lit up, her pride momentarily forgotten. Mei gratefully accepted the offer, and within minutes, the young man returned with a wheelchair. He helped Nai into it with the utmost care, making sure she was comfortable. For the rest of their visit, the security guard guided them through the Forbidden City, explaining its rich history in a way that brought the palace to life. Nai listened intently, her face glowing with joy as she was taken to parts of the city she had feared she wouldn't reach. When they reached the top of the stairs at the Hall of Supreme Harmony, Nai's eyes filled with tears. "I never thought I'd stand here, where the emperors once stood," she whispered. Mei squeezed her hand, feeling her grandmother's dream come true. Before they left, Nai turned to the young guard, her voice soft. "Thank you, young man. You made an old woman's dream come true today." The guard smiled, his eyes warm. "It was my honor. People like you are why this place is so special." As Mei and Nai left the Forbidden City, the sun was setting, casting golden light across the ancient walls. Mei looked at her grandmother, her heart swelling with gratitude. Sometimes, the smallest acts of kindness make the greatest memories. That day, the grandeur of the Forbidden City wasn't just in its history or beauty. It was in the kindness of a stranger who made a dream come true.